time that I hooked up with the same girl that my sister did
What?
on the same night.
Your real sister?
Yeah.
This was recorded at the Media Joint.
That is so rogue.
Boy, that's a bit rogue.
Is it even that rogue?
Welcome back to another episode of A Bit Rogue. Today in the studio I have Mitch Churi. Did I say that right?
Mitch, yeah, you said it. You nailed it. Mitch Churi.
Perfect. You guys may know him as a radio presenter from the night show with Mitch Churi and also the Pickup. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm very good. I'm great. Those shows are cancelled. They're dead. Those shows
That
are
was
just,
my next
just
thing I
for
was about to
context,
say.
guys. You may know me for that's like, you know, it's trauma. Like those shows have been killed by the network.
Well, how did you even get onto those shows in the first place?
Good
Let
question.
me, I need to know.
I was a baby. I started in radio when I was 19.
Jeez,
And
as
that
an
was
internship
last
or
week.
like?
No, I started on the street team, which is like promo.
Yeah.
Right? So like giving out cans of Coke.
It's giving Cooper Johns.
It's very much giving straight gay Cooper Johns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cooper started at Kiss when I left at Kiss.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know Coops. I think the money that they saved from firing me went to paying for Cooper Johns. So there's a scoop.
He doesn't need the money. He's got
I don't think
mummy
he
and
does.
daddy.
I don't think,
Ellie.
yeah, exactly right. Yeah, bank of
I'm
nepotism.
only saying that because I don't think daddy will let him come on the show. I've asked a few times.
Why?
I don't know. I see him in the pokey room at the beach club all the time.
I want to
We
invite
don't
to
have
the
beef.
pokey room at the beach club. Wait, you see Cooper or you see the dad?
Matty Johns,
So are
baby.
you saying on the record here that you think their money is all from gambling?
Oh, don't say that.
That's
no.
powerful.
No. They have a beautiful...
Daily Mail, where you
I
are.
was
No,
going to
they have a
say,
beautiful
pop that on
property.
Daily Mail.
They've got a beautiful property.
But
They've
heavily
all
in debt,
had-
you're mouthing. This is
They've
an audio
had
podcast.
great
but-
careers in the NRL.
Right. Well, interesting that you're saying that they're, you know, up to their
Anyway.
neck in debt. Wouldn't surprise me.
No. He does like $2 hits. He's fine.
Mate, Cooper's everywhere. He's clearly either got a gun to his head or he needs to pay off his dad's gambling debt.
Maybe.
Because he's always working, that kid, taking my job.
He is, but he's doing an all right job. He's
Anyway,
getting
yeah,
there.
street team.
So you've been replaced at Kiss, and then tell us.
I wasn't replaced. As if you'd replace Mitch Churi with Cooper Johns. That's
Okay.
like taking out your toothpaste and brushing your teeth with bleach. It doesn't work.
Well, can I ask,
Please.
in the lead up to your, let's call it dismissal,
No, because that sounds like I touched someone.
well, did you know that
Did
it
you?
was you?
Did you
blind-
touch someone? Yes, but it was consensual. That's how I got the job. Wow. No, I didn't know it was coming. No, it just came out of the blue. That's very media.
So you got blindsided, pretty much.
Blindsided. Yeah. Well, the show was number one, biggest ratings. My show was in Brisbane, in many markets, Sydney,
Yeah.
Melbourne, Brisbane. But this is the night show. Highest ratings that slot has ever had in the history of the station.
So
Station.
what was
Through
the
roof.
reasoning, or you're not allowed to share?
Oh, I mean, you can Google it. It's no new information. But they signed Kyle and Jackie O on a $200 million deal. And, you know,
Oh.
yeah, they had to pay for it. But it's not coming for, it's not bad blood. Like, I love the guys. It's business. It's radio.
Yeah, because
you know?
didn't Kyle say that he was like happy to try help you?
Yeah, oh God, yeah. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
great. He called me after. I spoke to him. I spoke to Jackie.
Yeah.
Like, they're radio people. That's how the industry works.
Yeah.
I'm shocked it didn't happen sooner. Not because of my ability,
Really?
but that's how radio works.
Oh.
Like, I'd worked with so many different shows that were acts throughout
Yeah.
my, like, 9, almost 10 years at Kiss.
Because you also were you were on Britt and Laura's show as well.
Yeah, I was on the pickup.
Your announcement leaving, you said like it wasn't your choice. Were you able to say what you wanted to say?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I
was
posted that.
wondering-
I mean, listen, read between the lines. The fact that they let, like, I was allowed to post it, and there's no bad blood.
Okay.
Like, I'm pissed off that it happened. No, actually, I'm not pissed off. Disappointed that it happened. I loved my shows.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, well, I was, but I've moved through that. You know, stages
Yeah,
of grief.
it's been a couple months.
Yeah, it's been a couple months. Yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is.
Now that you are, a couple months post leaving the shows, has it opened your eyes thinking, okay, was that truly what I wanted to do, or was I just comfortable in that?
Oh,
area?
it was at one point what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But radio is like, I love radio. I love broadcast. I'm such a media nerd.
Yeah.
So being able to host a number one night show, a really successful afternoon drive show with two of my best friends, amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and I had a great career for 10 years, but now I'm like, what's next? And I truly think if I didn't get pushed out, I would have stayed there for a while. So,
Yeah.
you know, universe works in weird ways. I'm not like hooby dooby. Oh, wow. Like, you know, that was the universe telling me to leave. It was shitty, but, you know,
What is your dream job?
I don't really know. Like, I don't have a dream goal. I've got like I'm working on a project, a chat show, like a TV chat show, trying to bring like late night talk show back to Australia. Like I love Rove. I grew up watching Rove.
Rove is smash.
Yeah. Do you think?
That.
Short King.
I'm 5'3".
Yeah, true.
I do like a big man, but I think he's pretty cool.
If I was straight, would you smash?
Yeah.
Be honest. Why you looked away? That's a definite lie.
No, because I'm like, Jock's in the room.
What, you want a threesome? Is that what you're hinting at?
No.
Jock, would you
Why does it care if I'm in the room?
Yeah, why do you care about
I don't
Jock's in
know.
the
I
room?
always feel like I can feel the judgment eyes through the screen. I can't actually see his eyes.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room. You two need to sleep together.
He's getting
I'm
married.
engaged.
Jock, I'm so happy for you.
I think I just spat on you. I'm so
You
sorry.
did, and I'm offended. Jock, congratulations.
Thank you. And maybe he's into the spitting, so.
I don't like spit. I like to spit. I don't like to be spat on.
Same.
It's gross.
I actually don't like either.
I get you. Workplace tensions are hard. Have you ever slept with anyone at work?
Well, I've never really like had a job.
Wow.
No, not
Put
like
that on the record. I've never had to work.
No, like I've always worked for myself, or
Being thin and white's hard.
I've
I speak from experience.
I've never like slept with a client though. Like,
Well, client. Someone's got an ABN. Wow, client. I love
I
that.
actually got an
What about
ACN.
before they were a client?
Yeah. How'd you get them on the books?
Let's see. How did we get some of the people on the podcast?
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you, Hughesy's hard to book.
Greg? No, I'm kidding. He's happily married.
So long story short, you're not gonna fuck Jock.
No.
Okay. Jock's such an odd name. I've never met a young kid named Jock. Like, I had an uncle named Jock who was a bit of a sex pest. But this Jock...
It reminds me of, like, Disney teen movies.
No, it reminds me of nursing home. No offence.
Oh, my God. The rinse
Hey.
is real.
My grandpa used to call me Jockstrap.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's the fact that he knew, too.
Especially because I didn't, when I'm young, I don't know what a jockstrap is.
Totally. Have you ever worn a jockstrap, Jock?
No, I haven't.
That'd be funny for, like, a birthday. Like,
I should do
I
that.
call him Jockalicious and he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I think you can be a bit more creative. Jockstrap from Grandpa was much better than Jockalicious.
Oh, I thought Jockalicious is like, it's universal.
It is cute. So let's get back to me interviewing you. So you are single, 20...
She's
you look
28.
23. Oh, 28. So, so you're
Thank
1996.
you. Can I say something quickly?
Yeah.
And I was like, how
Is that
dare
staying
you?
in? Hold on. Is that staying in?
I mean, I'll beep that.
Ah, cool.
But I was like, when I said to them, how old are you? They were like, how old are you? Like, I thought you were 21. And I was like, I literally
You could be 21.
You reckon?
Yeah, you could be 21.
I mean,
easily.
I wore that outfit to the studio the other day to be like, check this out.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you do look 21.
You could be 21, for sure. What's my youngest age I could be? Wow.
26.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's the blue lens.
Yeah.
No Gen Z do blue.
I'm Gen Z.
You're 97.
Well, you've really hit a nerve.
Oh, you're
I'm
97.
No, I'm 95. But it's Gen Z.
That's millennial.
That's not. Hey, Siri, what generation is Gen Z? Fuck, what's the question? I'm so old, I don't know how to use Siri. Hey, Siri, what year is Gen Z born?
Okay, I found this on the web for what generation is Gen. Hey Siri, what year is Gen Z born?
Oh, you
I'm
gotta
pretty sure
laugh.
97 is the first year. You're cut.
No, you're wrong. 1996 to 2012. But it's a blurred line, man. Like, here's the thing, right? And you're going to get me really mad. I am on the cusp. I identify with Gen Z culture and traits.
I get that.
I don't feel millennial. I look at millennials and I go, Jesus Christ. Not
I
me.
relate sometimes more to millennial.
Yeah. I can see you having a real... I feel like you'd be real pissed off if your cappuccino was late.
No, I'm easy chill.
Like, there'd be a
I'm
bit of
chill
boomer
girl.
in there.
No.
Jock?
If she listened to AM radio, she'd be full 100% boomer.
What do you mean? What's that? Can you please
She'd be
explain?
like, where has this been all my life?
The fact that I've got to explain that smash to you is the fact that you're like, boomer. You're not even millennial. You're back to boomer.
Whatever.
Well, if I'm millennial, you're boomer. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I do sometimes give boomer, especially with the fucking iPad. iPads are hard to work.
They're just
You
like
should
a
see
big...
the size of the
I
font that
hate
she
that
runs.
the
show me your
apps
phone.
are so far away from each.
You can change that, you know. The settings app looks like cogs. It'll
Yeah,
be
I
a
hate using his
lifesaver.
iPad.
iPad's
She's
just
got
like
to get a kid to do it for her.
Yeah,
I
you've got a
don't
child.
care.
That's wild.
No, that does put me.
Where are they right now? Do you know?
He's literally with his daycare teacher.
Oh, that's
But he
sweet.
could be doing whatever, you know.
I saw a TikTok that was like, and if I was a parent, I would do this, where they cut like a slit in their shoe.
Oh, for that Apple
AirTag.
tag?
I'm like,
Fucking
I'd put one in both their shoes.
Yeah.
I'd put one around their neck like a dog collar.
Yeah.
I'd put it in their backpack. I'd be so paranoid.
I back that, but then I get paranoid because it's like I AirTag detected near you, and then
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
holy shit, someone's trying to fucking track me, and then I remember it's my kid.
It's your child.
Like, I did
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I get you. Fair.
Yeah, I'm my own worst enemy.
Sorry, I'm turning the interview here. I'm so used to interviewing. I've very rarely like been on other people's shows. What I'm saying here is you're very lucky.
Go interview then. Ask me something.
I've already asked you if you fuck Jock. I've asked you about your child.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Let's do one for one. Your turn.
Well, my next thing was beginning to end, listened to Jackie O's autobiography.
Oh yeah,
Loved it.
yeah, good read.
And me and Jackie are on good terms now. I never addressed this, but in one of our first episodes, like, I told a story how Jackie O and I were like, you know, hooking up with the same guy. And
What?
she ended up messaging me being like, hey babe, he's a liar. That never happened. And I was like, slay, love that. Don't know if he was alive, but anyway.
Wait, hold on. You slept with the same guy that Jackie O?
I was sleeping with him and he told me he like kissed her or whatever. And I was just like, he was like, it's funny, but not funny, but this happened.
He was
And I
just trying
like,
to use her name as clout.
Yeah, and like he lived near the station at the time and he played football.
That's
and I
romantic.
think like he was just a bit cracked. Anyway, I didn't find it funny, obviously.
So you had a bit of a beef with Jackie O.
I didn't have beef, but I was just like, I'm not going to step on her toes. Like, if she
Totally.
wants to do
Don't
that,
cut her
like,
grass.
bye.
She would win. She's a multi-millionaire.
No, she would totally win. Fine. I put my hands up and I was like, I surrender. Anyway, she ended up DMing me the nicest message, and I was like, slay boo. But she was like, not true. That didn't happen.
She's an icon. I love Jackie.
But I
She's
think
very
it did
sweet.
happen.
Yeah. Oh, you think you did?
I think it did happen.
Who's the guy?
Anyway,
You kind of look like Jackie. You and Jackie could be like soul sisters.
I love that. I think she's really cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the question.
Yeah, where do I fit into this?
Anyway.
Like, isn't this my show? Like, if you want
Okay.
Jackie, text her. You're
Okay,
so
no.
close. DM
Okay,
her.
So I listened to Jackie O's autobiography, loved it.
Yeah.
And she did mention in there, like, when she first interviewed Beyonce, it was awesome. And then she came back when she was super famous and was actually, like, quite rude and stiff.
yeah.
So I was going to ask you, have you experienced anyone at the station that's come in as, like, a celebrity and they've just been a fucking asshole?
Oh, okay. Let me think. What comes to mind when you reference Beyonce is I interviewed Sabrina Carpenter like 5 times before she was famous.
Yeah.
Like she was famous, but she wasn't where she is now, like
No.
with Espresso.
Yeah.
She was in her Disney days and she was so sweet. And then I interviewed her, like current Sabrina, and so sweet. There's no drama there.
Oh,
I'm
that's
so sorry. Yeah, she's
good.
real,
Did
which
you
is
see
good.
Sheena doing, Sheena Shea doing Espresso on Masked Singer?
No.
Please go listen to it. Do
Sheena
you watch
Shea?
Vanderpump? at
Yeah,
all?
of course.
Yeah, Sheena Shea was on the Masked Singer.
Oh, I
and
love
She sings
that.
Espresso as her like ending one.
Is it terrible?
Bless.
Oh my god, I just love that episode of The Masked Singer where Wendy Williams is on.
Yeah.
And have you seen it? And
I
her
don't
like
think
thick,
so.
oh, it's so bad. She's singing like this. It's like so
I feel
her.
bad for her. She's like
Yeah, it sounds like Mike Wazowski.
She's
She's like
like
with a
on her
native New
way.
Yorker. Like, oh,
free
that's-
Wendy.
Free Wendy. I think she's on her way to being free.
Yeah.
I read headlines like Wendy Williams is free, and then I read another headline like Wendy Williams.
No,
headlock
I'm on
in New York,
TikTok,
Times
darling.
Square.
I see the videos of her still up there in her little glass room.
Oh my! You know what happened to me on TikTok recently?
What? Did you get bullied? I always get bullied on
I get
TikTok.
bullied, but I just ignore it.
I don't.
Why? You end up hating.
It's always my fucking forehead. It's not even that bad.
What do people say?
I've got a 6 head.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
7,000?
Oh wow! You can go live soon. Can't you go live at 10K?
We can go live now.
Do you really want to?
No, the men are so rude on TikTok live.
Why?
Like one time Jock was like flagging me because the comments were so bad. We had to end the live.
That's awful. You put the things you go through.
No, the one last week was hilarious. A girl DM'd a bit rogue on Instagram being like, love the show, but can we replace the blonde girl?
Oh, the host.
Literally. And I was like, just listen to a new show.
That's so. There's hundreds of thousands.
No,
of
there's
podcasts.
literally hundreds of thousands. Like, pick something else.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I just felt like sending a link to like, I don't know, Happy Hour or something. Like,
Totally.
you know?
Earplugs.
Yeah,
Or
totally.
earplugs.
Yeah, or a link to a get off fucking lobotomy. Grow up.
Were you ever forced to do fake reactions? Like, did you get told like, okay, you're about to do this segment?
Yeah, but I mean, but you get to the point where you have your own show. You can do whatever you want. Like, no,
Yeah.
I would never do anything. I am like dead against pranks. I'm sorry. I feel like you might like pranks. I don't like
fucking
pranks.
love pranks.
Oh, I knew it. I could just tell. You
I
look like a
love
pranker.
pranks. No.
I hate pranks. They're so.
I love pranking
It's so
the NRL
cheap.
boys. No.
Oh,
it's
NRL
honestly
boys is
like
good because it's like,
the-
ugh, me scared.
No.
Ah! It's like the prank happened an hour ago and they just scream. Ah!
So we'll do a prank, then we'll be on to the next segment, and then they start
Yes, no, I know. It's
like, that prank was so funny.
worry
Rich
about-
guy, because that's what you do.
I know, but mine's more like a 5-minute delay. Theirs is like, I don't know, remember when Corey's prank and he started laughing like 15
Corey
minutes?
Oates?
No, Corey Waddell.
Oh dear.
Yeah, same with
I think,
Skye.
and put this on the record. Where's my camera? There. Free MRIs for all NRL players. Get their brain scanned.
No, I actually think so with like the CT. What is it?
Yeah, CTA.
It's real. I'm being
CT?
serious.
Yeah, I feel bad for
Those
them.
poor guys. Wear
Yeah.
helmets. America
Yeah.
does it. America
Yeah.
wears pads on pads.
They still have a CTA problem.
Oh, really?
Because of the padding, they actually
Go harder?
go harder.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I'm a gay man. I don't know why I'm talking as an authority on sport.
Jai came on the show and he did say,
Who is Jai?
Jai Arrow.
You speak. I don't know football.
I kind of do. I also am coming
Wag.
9 out of 10 in my footy comp at the
Oh,
moment.
in fantasy or tipping?
Yeah, just my little ESPN one.
Who's your team?
My actual team is the Eels, but only because I'm very loyal and not because I think they're going to win. Like,
Got
I
it.
think that we're going to get Wooden Spoon this year.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm Sharks.
Even though, like, in off-season, I was, like, a few episodes I kept saying, like, Eels 2025, but it's going to be maybe 2026. Like, Adokar's out still because of his little drug thingy at the end of last year.
We all had a little drug thingy at the end of
Yeah,
last
I
year.
know,
haven't we?
but like when you gotta like work still. So because he was like off, they carried it into the new season.
Got it.
So he's not coming back for a couple of rounds, and then the captain's been out anyway. So yeah, Eels, but like my hometown
Sorry, I just
is Manly.
disassociated during that. You can edit
That's
that out.
okay.
No, keep yours in, but I think I had a micro sleep. I'm like, oh, this will give 30 seconds to catch up on Z's. I'm just not a footy person.
No, totally get that.
My
I
dad
just
played
like
NRL
winning.
competitively.
For who?
For Sharks.
Hot.
He's actually a great white.
Smash.
Yeah, you love him. He's like me, but straight. Your dream man.
Are your parents together?
Yes, how dare you? Look at me, I'm so
Sorry.
put together. Of
That's
course they
so
have love.
rude.
Look at me, I'm a man that has known love his whole life.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm a real romantic. I'm not one of those like pump and
Hey,
dump
I
kind. I'm
need
not
to
like
work
Jock
on
over
that.
here, you know what I mean? Romance.
Yeah.
Oh, you good. Okay, here's my read on you. Great instant hookup. However, the intimacy is a problem.
Yeah, I just like don't want to be rejected, so I'm like, you be over there, and when you're ready, you're ready.
I know, but you know what?
Shut up. That is
Is
so
that a lie?
far
Is
from the
she lying?
truth.
Why are you lying?
She is a level 25 clinger.
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's exactly.
All right. Say, for example, we just had a great date
Mm.
and we had good sex. And I'm like, all right, I'm heading to a footy comp because that'll get you going. For a week. I'll be back in a week.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a week. But that was a really good date. I really like you.
Mm.
What do you do?
Have
Wait
head
for
noise
him.
about how long until he texts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
but I
on.
have head noise in privacy.
Right, so, okay.
I just carry on to him.
Fair.
And
Oh,
then
God.
he goes block.
Oh, God, jock block. We've all
Yeah.
been there.
And then the psychic tells me everything.
Oh, have you been to a psychic?
My first time, she's actually going to come on the show.
Oh, great.
Because, like, Jock thinks I'm nuts. And
No.
I just want to show him, like, she's freaky.
Local?
I think she's local to here, but she was in my area, Northern Beaches.
What's her
where
name?
I met her. Sue.
Oh.
Don't know anything else about her, but her name's Sue.
She's really good.
No,
Met her on the
she
street.
was freaking awesome. I got her number, so yeah, she's
Send it
coming
through.
in.
Well, I was on the fence about psychics, and then I went to one in Scotland, and he was really good. Except he like really rabbited on about my cock for quite a while.
What?
He was like, "Mitch, I'm getting that you're circumcised,"
What?
and I was like, "Yeah, I am. That's incredible. You're a brilliant psychic." And he's like, "Right, your foreskin was cut off." I'm like, "Yeah, it was." And he's like,
how it happens.
That's how foreskins work. Well, it's 50-50 for either circumcised or not. But then he goes, "It's still with you. Your foreskin's still with you." I'm like, "It is. He's right. Because my mum kept my foreskin." Put that on the record.
Is that a porcupine?
Beg your pardon?
I don't know.
What's
Are
a
you Jewish?
porcupine? No.
Oh, okay.
I was just circumcised. Better looking penises. Jock, are you
like-
circumcised?
Yes.
Yeah, they look good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just look
Way
nice.
cleaner.
Easier to clean, aesthetically pleasing.
I'm tapping out of, but was
No
that
one
true?
needs no turtleneck down there.
Well, it's fine. No judgment if you've got one, but I just like
a
how it
little bit.
looks. No, I don't want to judge.
I don't want to.
More men have uncircumcised penises in this
I've
country.
I've not seen one.
Circumcised. Jock, come on, let's compare. On the table, there's Jock's. Ding,
No,
there's
which
mine.
is
Aw.
crazy because like I feel like when I was 21, I was like pretty gnarly.
Oh, hooking up with the randos.
Yeah.
Wait, so so what you're saying there is, out of you're shocked that you didn't find one. Mm-hmm. All uncircumcised. Mm-hmm. God, there can be some
Yucky.
real rank uncircumcised dicks out there.
Yeah, one was my boyfriend when I was 18.
Oh no,
I think he listens as well. Sorry.
I don't think they get taught how to clean it properly.
No, my friends always bring it up as well, and I'm always like, I miss my high school lover, and they're like, he had cheese dick.
Oh God, I can
Yeah.
smell it. That's awful.
Yeah, not good. Speaking of not good.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say, speaking of cheese dick. Back
no,
to the interview.
No. Do you have a rogue moment you can share?
Oh, we done already?
No, I've got
Oh.
a really long game.
Oh, I thought I was going to say, isn't that the end of the interview?
No, it's not the end, darling.
Well, I've got so many rogue moments, and I was inspired by Keisha Petite. Is it Petite or Petite?
It's petite.
I think it's Petite.
Oh, no, it is petite.
But she's so petite, so how funny that her name is Keisha Petite. She's also a very good friend of mine. I don't know how to say her surname. She was your last guest, for context for the listener. I was inspired
Now
by
I know
her.
you're mind fucking me with her last
I'm
name.
not mind
is.
fucking
She
you
even
with
told
my-
us before
She
we
even
started recording.
said, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, inspired by her, I'm just going to throw them at you. I'm going to give you a bunch. Inspired by Keisha Petite, I went to join the Mile High Club with my partner at the time. And keep in mind, I was a big boy. I'm 6'3". I was 160 kilos. I've recently lost a lot of weight.
6'3" is like really tall.
Yes, very tall, very tall. And I've always wanted to join the Mile High Club. I'm like, I want to have that notch under my belt.
Bucket list.
Totally, it's easy. Too, a bit of blowy, whatever. So I'm like, I want to do it. He was anxious. This was LA to Sydney. Big
Why was
A380.
he anxious?
Lots of time.
Lots of time, right? Jesus Christ. You got to get, deep vein thrombosis. It's a stress in life. You got to get, blood pumping. It's healthy. The doctors would actually endorse it, I'd argue. So I'm like, let's go bone in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And A380's big plane. So it's like, oh, so much room. There's one little bay that has like 5 bathrooms. So like,
What?
Easy. Yeah, the back of the plane. Flying a business, of course.
I just knocked myself out, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Valium.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't take Valium.
Oh, some of us have to, darling.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it struggles in life.
Okay.
Gets you down.
Sorry, we got everything else going for you, so
Thank you.
there's one notch. So anyway, I go, let's do it. So we both get up. It's the middle of the night service, so everyone's asleep. So we get up, we go, like so excited. We get to the bathroom, no one's in there.
Okay, I'm going to ask a rude question.
Yeah.
So you're obviously buffing, like, do you BYO lube?
Yeah, no, we didn't have any lube. Spit's fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's very quick, very quickie.
That is freaking
That's
badass.
deep information.
Sorry, I'm
Was
nosy.
deep. No, it's fine, be nosy. So anyway, we go in there to do it, and we get in there, and we kind of like shut the door, like trying to shut the door, trying to jam it shut, and we finally get it shut, and we realize I'm too fat to fuck in the airplane bathroom. Thanks, John.
I don't know what to say because I don't know what's rude and what's not. So you just keep telling
I'll
the
tell the
story,
story,
and I'll
then you-
react in my head.
So he's there, like with his back to me, and I'm there with my front to him. But there's
No
there's
room.
there's no inch forward or back for a thrust to be prepared.
I'm just confused because I get really overstimulated in airplane bathrooms because like I feel like I don't have enough room.
Yes, imagine me. I'm
Yeah.
tall,
I'm
fat.
5'3".
I was
I'm a
big-
foot smaller than you.
Yeah, a whole foot, man. And then plus you've got to get a dick going in, and he could kind of get a bend. No one can fuck standing up straight like a pole. Like you got to get some leverage in there, right?
Yeah.
You got to like pop it out.
Someone's got to stand on a stool.
Thank you. So I'm like, well, why don't you try to stand on the toilet bowl? So he stands on the toilet bowl, and then I like press the flush button, which sounds like a
No,
fucking
that's
velociraptor.
scary.
Ah!
Scary.
I'm thinking there's a like fucking demogorgon in there. So I'm like, we have to cancel this.
No, yeah.
So,
if you had a vagina, it would have been dry.
would it have? No, but if you don't.
No, the noises really etch.
Is
The
it?
flush. Yeah, I have to
Look,
or
it's
open the
scary.
door
It's
whilst I'm
scary.
flushing.
So anyway, we tried for a little bit, but no, I was too fat to join the Mile High Club. So we had to leave. I might just go in there and jerk off and say that I did it.
Yeah, I
But-
think that's fair.
No, I didn't. Too demoralising. What? You think? You
It's
think?
it's not demoralising.
Oh, you've
So
done
what were
it.
you going to say?
I've done it.
You've masturbated in a plane?
I used to go to LA all the time when I was like younger.
This is a bit rogue. Wow, that's brilliant. I thought my story was wild.
That wasn't really a story. I was just backing you. If
With
you
toys?
Were
Wow, just good old...
Don't look at my hands.
Just analog style.
Yeah, a real old Game Boy Advance over there. You're just whipping them
Yeah,
out.
I would literally bring my little SP too.
What's an
Speaking of.
SP?
Nintendo SP.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I had an
Don't-
SP.
Oh, Gen Z.
Yeah, I am. Thanks for admitting it, finally.
Yeah.
I'm a child.
Yeah.
That's my rogue story. Also, do we have time for another one?
We can do 2.
Yeah, may as well. What about, okay, I'll give you top line. The time that I hooked up with the same girl that my sister did
What?
on the same night.
Your real sister?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Okay, well, it's very straightforward. We were on a Kentucky tour. I was straight at the time, wink. And
How old were you?
18,
Well, how old were you when you came out?
23.
Is that like a late?
It's called research. Yes, it's late.
What, on your star now?
I do have a star now, actually. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's late. Yeah, it's late. Anyway, 18, we were on a Kentucky. I'm like, I'm going to get with chicks because that's what I want to do. And it was more like, let me try it out. So we were at a bar in the middle of Texas in this town called Amarillo. So it's me and my sister, and we're there, and then there's this woman at the bar, and she was like bartending. I'm like, this chick's
I
hot.
know I'm a woman, but when you say woman, was she like older?
Yeah, she was probably in her 40s.
Okay, that's what I picture when
Yeah,
you say woman.
Yeah, she's a woman. Yeah, I would have said girl, I think.
Yeah.
She's a woman, gorgeous, redhead, busty, amazing. Her name is Tush. In the south of the US.
I back that.
So she's kind of making drinks. I'm like, this is hot and heavy. This is great. So we kind of make drinks. We're kind of flirting. And, I'm a flirt.
Are you tipping her?
Yeah, it's America. Yeah, tip. Doing fireball shots. And it's Christmas. So snowing outside in a ugly sweater competition. So she kind of comes out from the bar, sits next to me, hand on knee. I'm like, game on. We make out. We're making out, hand on tit, like full going for it, right? As much as you can do at a bar. I know you'd probably do, given your airplane masturbator, you'd go straight for it. But I've got respect, and I'm thinking, I'll just kiss her. That's all I was doing. Yeah, no, I would never. So then we pull off, and I'm like, I think I might be gay, but that's all right. I'm going to take.
Did you say that out loud?
No, in my head.
Okay,
I'm like,
great.
this ain't working. Like,
Yeah.
knock on wood down there. It's numb. It's ain't working.
Yeah.
Lights are on, but no one's home. So then we pull off. I'm like, I'm going to take her home, and I'm going to sleep with her, and we're going to like this. We'll see how it goes. So I go to get my stuff from the door, my coat, whatever. Turn around. My sister has her straddled around her hips. This woman is like, her legs are wrapped around my sister.
Yeah.
They are making out, going gangbusters, like
Yeah.
fully hooking up. And I'm like, oh my God, that's my sister hooking up with a girl that my sister's straight, by the way. Like,
No,
she's
but
dabbling.
I get that.
I'm
Sometimes when you're
dabbling.
like drunk, you're just toey, like whatever.
Do you think?
100%. I love a kiss.
Do you really with a woman?
I mean, if I'm smashed,
Yeah, I get you.
it just happens.
Yeah. Okay,
Especially
fair.
when they say they have a girlfriend, I'm like, game on.
Oh, really? Oh my God. You are nuts.
It's okay.
This is great. You're a bit rogue story. Anyway, my sister ended up going home with her. I left her. So my sister, I don't know what my sister did with her. But
We don't need to know. She just had fun,
she
you know?
did, well, she's married now with a kid to a man. So it didn't work out with Tush.
With Tush. All right. Well, game on, Tush.
Game on, Tush.
Love
Game
that
on, Mole.
for her.
Yeah.
Well, considering episode is like very cancel worthy,
Oh, is it?
I reckon.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game called Cancelled.
Oh, God.
How much of a fucking fluke is that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That was very smart of me.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like you planned it.
Rare.
Didn't plan much else. Oh, so you're gay. Did you come out at 23? Is your name Mitch?
No, but like
I'm
23 years
joking.
late, don't you reckon?
This is like a
for
roast session.
For Gen Z.
Yeah, yes, it is. That's where I'm millennial coded, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have
That
anything
is
to watch
millennial.
growing up. Like, I grew up with, like, there was no gays out there. There was no TikTok.
There was
like,
no
we had,
Raya.
no, there wasn't. No. Raya wouldn't accept me.
Oh, don't worry, I've got invites if needed.
I'm happily coupled.
Can I actually tell you something about Raya?
Yeah,
When I
celebrity
was
dating app.
21, I still had all three because I was one of the OGs.
Yeah.
Right? This girl, Charlotte, shout out to Charlotte. She's married to a billionaire now.
Wow, must be nice, Charlotte.
Must be fucking nice. Anyway, she was the Raya rep and she reached out to my whole like friendship circle being like, girls, get on the app. Like, I'll sign you up and you'll have invites. And my friend Dan Marachi, I'm going to shout him out too because he was like, can I please have an invite? He matched with a guy in New York and they're now married.
Wow.
Yep.
So
From
Raya
Sydney.
does work.
Raya works. He literally lives in New York now and they're married.
Are they loaded, Ridge?
I mean, they both have really good jobs. Like, he's quite high up at Breville in PR.
Love Breville.
Yeah,
I
same.
kill for a fucking coffee machine. What's his name?
Dan
Better.
Marachi.
Dan Marachi.
Yeah.
Is that one name?
Yeah, it's Italian.
His
Daniel.
name is Dan Marachi?
No, Daniel Morachi.
Oh, sorry. I thought his first name was
Dan
Dan Marachi.
Marachi?
Yeah, Dan Marachi.
Do you know what? The other day I met a Vinay.
Did you?
Vinay. Not Vinny. Vinay.
Vinay. Yeah, go for it. I'm sure she corrects everyone that it's Vinay.
It's a sir.
It's a mouthful. Oh, it's a man?
Yeah.
Oh.
If I ever wanted a pet that I was going to call Vinny, he will now be Vinay.
Vinay, yeah, same. Or if I'm going to go shop at Vinny's, I'm just going to say I'm going to go shop at
I'm going to
Vinay's.
Vinay.
Vinay's, darling.
All right, this game cancelled. You have to, I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to tell me cancel or keep. And you can give an explanation or we can just keep moving on.
Great.
We'll start off easy. So this one is actors who suddenly start dropping music albums. Cancel or keep?
Cancel. Stay in your lane. We know you for one thing.
Controversial.
Are these like speed rounds or do you want me to elaborate?
Mix it up.
Okay,
Dal.
sure,
Up to
sure,
you.
sure.
TikTokers getting radio gigs.
Oh, God. You know what? I'm all for it. I don't want to come across as bitter.
So internally bitter, externally.
Let me tell you, it never works. It's very hard. Radio's not easy. So good luck, kid.
For real.
Good luck, Bella Porch on FM radio.
FM?
Yeah.
She really?
No, but I'm just.
Oh, I was going to
just
say,
making
isn't
an
that the
analogy.
bathwater girl?
Good luck, Anna Paul. You can lie on TikTok. You can't lie on broadcast radio.
Team Michaela. Celebrities.
Team Michaela.
For real.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Celebrities pretending they got papped by accident.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you got to go cancel or keep.
Keep.
Yeah, I reckon keep. I think it's a really good alliance.
Have you been papped?
No, why the fuck would I get
I
papped?
don't know. You fucking Jackie O's side piece. I'd pap you if I had a camera.
Oh,
chink,
thank
chink.
you. I would get with Jackie O.
So would I. She's hot.
Yeah.
I've been papped.
Oh,
and
you
it's
have?
very awkward.
Why?
Because they weren't there to pat me.
Okay, no, it's fair. I've been papped before, but it wasn't.
I was
For me.
house sitting for Brittany Hockley, and she was away, and they didn't realise she was away. So I wake up in the morning, and they're hiding outside her house, and they've got like cameras, and they're like, "We're going to get a hot shot of Brittany Hockley tit slip." Great. I walk out the front door with her dog, and I hear it, and they're like, "Oh, it's just the fatty." Move on, and then they go home.
Mine's fucked. I got in the wrong Uber.
Who do they think it was going to be?
Some famous YouTuber.
Oh, that's so funny.
And they fully got in the car, and then I was like, literally got my Snapchat out of the timing, like, what the fuck is going on?
That's insane.
And then the driver was like, what's your name? And I said, oh, Uber for Skye. And he was like, no. And I was like,
Oh my god.
and I had to get out of the car.
Did you look like them? Who you look like? What did you
No.
look like? Oh, I
So
just
they
did.
thought I was with the supposed YouTuber.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was like, anyway, embarrassing.
Yeah, cancel.
That was a cancel moment. Reality stars getting breakfast shows.
Keep. Good on them. Radio's a great
I'm
career.
going to say keep Brittany and Laura.
Oh yeah, shit. It would be awkward.
I
Cancel.
was going to see if you were going to say cancel.
Keep. Good on them. They can be
No,
great.
slay.
It can work. Some it doesn't work for. We've seen it not work for some
No,
people.
I really think Britt and Laura are like made for it.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Everyone
amazing.
else, unsure.
No, but you know what? Broadcast radio isn't for everyone. Those girls podcasted. You be in a room with Britt and Laura. They're talented. They're media professionals, you know. And like you look at the people that it didn't work for, like Sam Frost, who I love. I actually really like Sam Frost. She's a sweetheart. She's an actress, you know. Like radio's not her thing.
But was she an actress though?
Yeah, she was on Home and Away.
Did you watch it?
No,
Okay.
but she was on it. Have you been on Home and Away?
Babes, I grew up on the Northern Beaches. It's called being extra.
Were you on Home and Away?
Everyone does it on the beaches. You get
Really?
like $500 for a full day when you're
For
like
a shoot.
16.
Totally at Palm Beach.
And all you do
easy.
is just like walk past in your school
Oh,
uniform.
great! I didn't know that. You know, I was
Yeah.
on Puberty Blues. Yeah, there you go.
Smash.
It's called research. Yeah, I was hot.
What'd you do?
I'm an actor. I've studied acting, research.
No, what did you do on Puberty Blues?
Acted!
And what was your movements?
I was a background extra with one line.
That's
See,
what I was trying to get at.
Here's the thing, if you want a story, I went to Wollaware High School, which is right by the beach. Puberty Blues set in the Shire, beaches, in the 70s. So the casting directors came to the school, and it was like the fucking Hunger Games. They're like, we need children to audition for the role. I was like, oh my God, I'm an actor. I want to do this. So we all line up, like waiting, like, you know, finally get to the end, and they go, next. They don't want me. And I go, the actress at the time, Brenna Harding, was a very good friend of mine. We did acting school together. And I was like, I know Brenna Harding, the lead. And they're like, well, hun, you're giving 60s with your hair It's not 70s.
What was your hair?
Same. I haven't changed this in 15 years.
Same, actually. I've never changed
I'm
my
the
hair.
same. So I text Brenna and I'm like, I really want to be an extra. So she's like, I got you, babe. So she got me in.
How
but I
much
had
did
to,
you get paid?
I don't remember. It would have been a nominal amount, $500.
Yeah, it's pretty
A
fucking
grand.
mad when you're in high school.
Yeah, when you're a kid, it's great.
Yeah.
When you're on set, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know the star. But she wouldn't talk to me on set.
Next one. On-air beef between radio hosts.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Keep.
People fake crying during apologies.
Oh,
If they've been, like, cancelled.
Oh, keep.
Keep?
I love the drama.
Yeah,
you
same.
sob, bitch. Like Anna Paul, where were the tears?
Yeah, I needed her to cry. That was weird.
I grew up poor, by a waterfront home. I look out my window every night. I was so poor, looking to the ocean in my dad's boat. You're rich.
No, you're rich. You're rich. You just couldn't fly business.
But I'd like to stay neutral in the whole thing.
Nah. I know where I stand.
No, I'm team world peace.
Friendship breakups addressed on social media.
Oh, cancel. No one gives a shit.
No one gives a fuck.
No one cares. I'm sorry.
Why are you putting a statement out?
No one cares.
I don't care. I literally don't care.
I don't care. And also deal with it privately. Not everything has to be shared publicly.
I have one more, but
sure.
you have to choose. Okay, so
Cancel or keep?
So you have to. The first one is you have to cancel yourself, but tell us why you're cancelling. Like something that's happened in your radio career that you kind of like regret, or it was a bit of a fail, or cancel something that you secretly love.
What have some other guests said?
I've never done this before.
Oh, you've created this just for me?
Each
Babes.
guest gets their own special game.
everyone
That's
gets their
so
own
sweet.
game.
What's mine called?
Cancelled.
Oh, this is the game. You made this for me. Cancel or keep. Oh, that's so sweet. That's where all the hours of research went. Cancel or keep.
I put a lot of effort into our games.
You would have woken up in the middle of the night. Cancel or keep for Mitch Churi. I love it.
I'm not even kidding.
I'm
I woke up at
joking.
like
Oh,
2:30 last night and I was
no.
like, this
Jock,
is a really good idea.
I feel like a prick. We have great chemistry.
No, sometimes I do pranks and sometimes I just do a game.
If you pranked me, I'm not kidding. I would murder Jock. I'd kill him to death.
I need Jock.
Well, I'd kill him if
This
you
is
pranked
how
me.
the show runs. I need him.
Okay.
It's so funny because I do have a snake on standby and I've always waited for someone.
How do you have a snake on standby?
Because I went to prank Ash Wicks.
Oh, yeah, we've had two dating dads.
Yeah. Because Maddie was in the jungle, obviously.
course.
So I wanted to do like an animals one.
Of
and then the
course.
people the day of were like, we've got a booking later, so we can't make it. So I fucking dashed to the $2 shop and got a fake snake.
Got it.
Didn't work.
Yeah, no, whatever.
Yeah. Jock was like, you need to lube it up. So I used like dishwashing liquid.
Get out.
Yeah. And he still got it.
Wow. All right. Well, okay. So repeat my question, please.
You have a choice of cancelling yourself or cancel something you secretly love. So you can either cancel something that you've done in radio or any of your career that's embarrassing or you regret, or you can cancel something that you secretly love and you have to kind of tell us what you dirty little secretly love.
Oh my God. What's a dirty little secret that I love?
I don't know.
This is tough. What did I do in my career?
Like anything that gives you head noise?
What's head noise? You've said that twice now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know what head
Gen
noise
Z.
is. You're Gen Z. No one says head noise. Jock, do you say head noise?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
We're both the same year, aren't we? Or you're not?
I'm 96.
So you're millennial too.
Yeah.
He's a millennial. I'm the cusp.
You give millennial. I'm so sorry. You don't give Gen Z. Well, let me guess what car you drive. It wouldn't be small. It'd be mid-size.
I feel like you walked past my car.
Did I?
Yeah, darling.
Oh, the Audi. Yeah.
Beep beep. Mum car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you're famously a mum. Good for
Yeah.
you. I'm trying to think of what I've done that's a bit naughty.
Have you ever hooked up with someone at work?
Yeah.
In radio?
Mm-hmm.
A straight man?
No, I've never hooked up with a straight man. I'm not into
don't
that
you
game
like a
of
challenge?
Nope. No,
Oh.
I'm not into straight men. I'm not.
I
Look at me.
am.
I'm the straight man in the relationship. Look at me. I'm so
Skye,
masculine.
obviously you're into straight men.
Yeah, I realised that after I said it.
Is that
Karen,
what Skye just said?
I am. Like,
What's your type?
shock horror.
I do like a tall man. Like, I love a manly man. I love a man that's going to be able to tow something
Ooh.
behind his car.
Oh, yeah.
Can you reverse a trailer? Can you reverse a boat?
All right, let me put on my best straight guy and you tell me if it's working.
Okay.
Take the glasses off because firstly, gay.
The glasses, yeah. I'm not going to say that because I'm not allowed to.
How are you? I'm being straight.
Oh. Good.
Why you say good like that?
Oh, you're mean. I like that.
Yeah, I knew you would. That's why I'm doing it.
No, you'll make me
Why
tell
don't you buy me a drink?
No, cancelled.
Oh, really? You have a small business?
Okay, so I will say the other week I did
I'm
go
still
on a date.
straight.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, now I'm gay because you turned me
Yeah.
back to being gay.
Sorry. Yeah, turn that
That
back
was
on.
role play, by the way.
I didn't like it. It freaked me out
Do
a
you
little
like role
bit.
play in the bedroom?
I've never touched.
Really?
I've always been with vanilla partners.
Really?
Yeah,
So you've had disgusting, stinky dick vanilla partners.
Yeah,
You poor thing.
yeah.
Let me set you up with someone.
Please.
I'll set you up with someone.
I'm sick of him telling me to go on Farmer Wants a Wife or whatever.
Jock's handsome. You really missed it with Jock. Got his own business. Great head of hair. Nice, clean, circumcised penis from all reports.
I cannot do the uncircumcised bit.
It's circumcised.
Yeah. Why do you reckon they call it a bell end?
Mate,
Yeah.
just
Ding dong. The witch is dead.
ding dong. Jesus fucking Christ.
Cancel that. Yeah, I've been naughty in the radio studio. Nothing bad, but you bring them to the studio. You've got a national radio show.
Who's
You go,
that
come
guy?
on.
Did you ever go with Intern Pete?
No, intern Pete's 20 years my senior.
Okay, and he might have some dosh.
No, I haven't slept with any. I didn't sleep with any of the staff at ARN.
Are you still under contract?
No,
iHeart.
That's a lying face, and I just
No.
met you.
it's not true. I've got a partner. I'm very happy.
Yeah, since when?
For the last year.
Okay, and you said you worked in radio for 10 years.
Yeah, it's true. I was straight for like 4 of those.
Oh, missed opportunities.
I know. There's been I really thought I'd get on with Troye Sivan when I interviewed Troye Sivan, and I'm like, I'm cute. This will work. Didn't want a bar of me.
I could not imagine, like, I was going to do that, but that's
not
wrong
how we
gender.
do it. Yeah. No, we don't scissor.
Just,
Nah.
you know?
It's exactly that.
I'm not going to do that.
We don't- no one
Spotify might
sword
take me
fights.
down.
Yeah, if they haven't it before.
I'm surprised. I've never had an issue with them.
Is this a Spotify exclusive? Like, is this
No,
just
darling.
on Spotify?
No. But fun fact, Apple doesn't have video.
Yeah.
So I'm video everywhere but Apple.
Wow. So where
YouTube is a bigger podcasting platform than Apple.
Get out. How many views do you get on the videos?
All of them.
That's incredible. That's actually incredible. I'm so proud of you.
Hmm.
That's me being straight again. I'm trying to flirt with you.
Oh. No, it honestly depends. Like, YouTube's actually...
Thanks, Jock.
YouTube's really random. Like,
Would you say you've enjoyed this interview?
I love this.
Oh.
Your brain feels like my brain.
Oh, yeah.
It always a bit stumps me because I'm like, is that what I'm like?
Yeah. What the fuck? Is that crazy what I'm like? I'm just trying to keep everyone on their toes, you
No,
know?
you need to.
I listened to the Husey episode, had a fucking micro sleep, you know? Like, you need a bit of fun in life.
Oh my gosh. Do you like Husey?
Yeah, I do.
I like Husey too.
He's a nice guy. He's a good radio host too.
Yeah, he should come back to radio.
Yeah, he should. He and I both.
And you.
know? Too many good people out of radio.
Do you want to know something funny actually?
Yeah.
I've already told Jock this. So I got a knock at my door this morning from a neighbour that's never spoken to me ever before. Drama. I literally opened the door and I was like, fuck, what did I do? And she's like, you've got the podcast? And I was like, oh yeah. And I was thinking, fuck, she's probably going to rinse me. And she's like, Northern Beaches Radio needs people for their segments, da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, I'm pretty slammed at the moment. And like, I straight up was like, how much we're talking, you know?
Yeah.
And because like most regional is volunteer, right? And she goes, oh, you just pay $250. And I was like, why the fuck would I pay?
You pay money.
You pay money.
Well, it'd be all community based, so you'd be paying them to keep it all afloat.
I don't give a fuck.
I know, clearly. So you said no to the offer.
Yeah, I'm going to call them back and be like, bitch, if you want me, you can pay me.
Yeah, no, we don't work for free in 2025.
Fuck no.
I did community radio. You know what? Here's the story. I did community radio when I was like 18 and they turned me down. And then I got a job at KISS like a month later.
But community
Take
even
that.
sometimes have small salaries, if not volunteer.
Yeah.
Community is also way, way more vanilla.
It's also the Northern Beaches though. Like, bitches have got money. They've
Yeah.
probably got people really, truly supporting them. And they've got sponsors as well.
I think you're doing fine with this.
We can just stick to this.
Did you
Northern
say,
Beaches
check the
Radio.
driveway? I've got an Audi. Okay? Should have just said that.
Literally. Babes, I'm parked out the front.
No, we can tell. This also studio is in an old firehouse. It's bizarre.
That's something you got to talk about with Jock.
Yeah, Jock, this building is an old fire What is
Power
it? Station.
substation.
Power substation.
One time I ordered
It's sick.
Uber Eats.
That's cool.
It's like the mini grounds of Alexandria.
Yeah,
It
kind of.
is.
It's almost like the Ghostbusters. This is where they
Oh, don't say that. I get freaked out really easy.
There's no ghost, but their HQ was a.
I honestly think there's a ghost in the bathroom.
Did that work?
Not really, but my fucking vagina almost
Oh
fell
my
out.
god!
Jesus.
I was just trying to spook you. I wasn't trying to get you going.
Oh. Anyway, sometimes
Skye,
I'm in
he's
the bathroom.
gay. Haven't
Yes,
you heard?
Skye.
I don't care.
I'm gay.
He said off air before that if he was straight, he would boof me.
that was on air.
Oh.
Do you know how
Keep
this
that in.
works?
This whole thing's been. This is called a podcast. Now,
On that note,
Well, on
yeah.
that note.
Are we done?
Yeah, thank you
Oh.
so much for coming.
Can I have your
into the
notes?
stew.
Can I read what you wrote about me?
Yeah, I'll give it to you in a sec.
Ask a sec. Oh, ask me one question you didn't want to ask.
Oh.
Oh, frazzled.
I wrote down what my brain was thinking. What's the most cooked thing you've ever seen behind the scenes that the public would never believe?
Oh my god.
Just
There's been
say
a
it.
lot. No, I could get in a lot of trouble.
Oh.
Well, I signed non-disclosures, NDAs. Yeah, there's been some insane things happen. Insane.
well, let's wrap it up here, and you can tell us off air.
Okay, fair enough. Wow, geez,
We're
real
in trouble.
way to make me feel welcome. Well, you can shut your fat face, gay boy, and we can end the show.
Thank you so much for coming. You're my first gay person.
Oh, great. That's good. Good for you. Ally, yeah. Thanks, Queen. Slay.
Thanks for listening to A Bit Rogue, where we uncover the stories of athletes, artists, and celebrities with their most rogue moments. Episodes dropping every Wednesday.